I'm a faithful believer in Jesus Christ who struggles with addiction to alcohol, fear of rejection, abandonment, and the effects of PTSD. And my name is Randy. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to shame the wise, and the weak things to shame the strong. 1 Corinthians 1:27. I was born in Radford, Virginia in 1957, the middle of three boys. My father's drinking led to infidelity, and by the time I finished first grade, my parents had divorced. My mom, brothers, and I moved in with my grandparents, who were loving, hard-working people, and my first example of faith. But when I was 9, both my grandparents passed away just days apart. That's when I first experienced deep loss and abandonment, feelings that would follow me most of my life. My mother was a strong woman who raised 3 boys on her own while working long hours. She taught me hard work, manners, and respect. But without a father figure, I grew up with anger, confusion, and a belief that maybe I wasn't good enough. As a teen in the 1970s, I discovered weed and alcohol. They gave me confidence and escape. By 21, I had 3 DUIs and a reputation for living fast. My brothers both died from alcoholism in their 40s and 50s. But at the time, I couldn't see that I was headed down the same road. I joined the Navy thinking I'd find structure and purpose, but instead, I learned how to be a highly functional alcoholic. I went through rehab, captain's mast, and countless second chances. Later, I married and had children and tried to be a good husband and father. We went to church. I even led youth groups. But I hid my drinking and anger behind a mask of perfection. I made rank fast, and that led to me continue to drink hard, work hard. I ended up with a 30-year career, retiring as the Chief Warrant Officer 4. When my youngest daughter gave her testimony at Celebrate Recovery, she called me the angry alcoholic father. That broke me. I knew it was true. After 25 years, my marriage ended and I stayed sober for a time. But when my mother passed away, my last real sense of family, I relapsed hard. Eventually, a relationship ended painfully, and I wound up in jail at 65 years old. Sitting in that cell, I had a come to Jesus moment. I cried out to God and decided to fully surrender my life and my will to Him. We made a decision to turn our lives and our wills over to the care of God. Step 3, offer your bodies as living sacrifices. This is your spiritual act of worship. Romans 12:1. I committed the next year to my recovery, attending Celebrate Recovery meetings 5 nights a week. I dove into a step study, served wherever I could, and began discovering the roots of my struggles, fear of abandonment and rejection. For the first time, I wasn't just quitting drinking, I was healing. Then came one of the hardest lessons, forgiveness. I realized I couldn't truly heal until I forgave myself. And if God could forgive me, who was I to hold back forgiveness for myself? Be strong and courageous, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Today, I'm married to a wonderful woman in recovery. The same day we got married, we got baptized together, starting our marriage with Christ at the center. God has restored more than I ever imagined. Now I serve on the CR leadership team, help with setup, meals, and readings, and I'm leading a step study. I started a Welcome Home group at my home CR and co-lead. I'm also an ambassador for Southeast Region Welcome Home. Giving back what was freely given to me keeps me grounded and grateful. To the newcomer, welcome. You're in the right place. God can and will heal your hurts, hang-ups, and habits if you let Him. Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Thank you for letting me share.